In Series 1, we documented every step of building a 10 megawatt data center from a blank site. It was our baseline for excellence, proving we could deliver a high-spec facility in 26 months. Project Iron Gate complete. 26 months of intense coordination, from the first of 312 piles to the final commissioning of over 2,000 scheduled activities. But that was just the benchmark for what comes next. In Series 2, we take a massive step change. We aren't just building a bigger version of Series 1, we are building at hyperscale, 10 times the power and exponentially more complexity. This is Project FULCRUM. 100 megawatts gross power, 85 megawatts of IT load across 4 massive data halls on a 25-hectare campus. This is the new frontier of digital infrastructure. At this scale, the power requirements are so vast, they demand a new, dedicated 132 kilovolt grid substation built specifically for this campus. We are no longer just connecting to the grid, we are expanding it. This involves a 132 to 33 kilovolt bulk supply point featuring 260 MVA primary transformers and 24 megawatt generators to ensure a parallel campus bus that never goes dark. And for the first time, we are designing for AI-ready GPU infrastructure. Data halls 3 and 4 are built to handle the heat of the next generation of artificial intelligence. That means supporting rear door liquid cooling for racks pulling up to 100 kilowatts each. The manifold design and secondary cooling loops require precision engineering beyond anything seen in Series 1. Everything that was a challenge in Series 1 is now exponentially harder. The scale changes the very nature of the engineering story we are about to tell at Project FULCRUM. The client for FULCRUM is CloudCore, a global hyperscale cloud operator. This is their first European campus, and they have brought a level of technical rigor that defines the entire project. The brief from CloudCore is unambiguous: 100 megawatts of gross capacity with Tier 4 equivalent redundancy. That means full 2n+1 on power and n+2 on cooling systems. Sustainability is a core mandate. FULCRUM targets net zero operational carbon by year 3, utilizing 15 megawatts of on-site solar and a waste heat recovery system for the local district heating network. Beyond on-site generation, the campus relies on a sophisticated power purchase agreement to ensure the remaining grid import is 100% carbon neutral from day one of operations. CloudCore isn't just a tenant, they are the architect of the technical requirement. They define every rack layout and cooling zone in a 600-page specification handed over at the start. In colocation, you design for flexibility to attract multiple unknown tenants. At FULCRUM, the design is a rigid, high-performance machine optimized for exactly one client's proprietary hardware. The 42-month program is split into 2 overlapping phases. Phase 1 is the race to get data halls 1 and 2 online, while Phase 2 is still in groundworks. The most critical milestone happens on day 1, the grid connection application. At 132 kilovolts, this involves the transmission system operator and carries a minimum 3-year lead time. If that application is late by even a week, the entire campus sits dark while the equipment waits. There is absolutely zero program contingency on this one single item. We need that substation energized by month 18. This is the heartbeat of the project, allowing us to begin the massive commissioning phases for the mechanical and electrical plant. The complexity peaks as Phase 2 foundations begin, while Phase 1 is in the middle of a massive mechanical and electrical fit-out. It's a constant high-stakes dance of hundreds of specialized trades. The commissioning team has more than tripled to 14 specialists. Their job is to ensure that when the power is turned on, every one of the 10,000 integrated components works perfectly. Comparing the 2 series highlights the massive shift. From a 33 kilovolt connection at Iron Gate to a massive 132 kilovolt feed at FULCRUM. 4 generators have become 20. We've gone from 300 piles to over 1,200, from a single-story steel frame to a 3-story precast concrete structure built to a ruthless efficiency target of 1.2 PUE. There's also a new layer of oversight. With project finance, we have lenders' technical advisors reviewing every major design and construction milestone to protect the massive capital investment. But numbers alone don't capture the shift. Project FULCRUM is a fundamentally different engineering challenge. We are building the backbone of the AI revolution. 3 stories introduce seismic design requirements and extreme vertical coordination for piping and cabling that simply didn't exist in the horizontal layout of Series 1. The theme of Series 2 is risk management at scale. Every decision at FULCRUM has 10 times the impact, and the room for error has shrunk to almost 0. That is our series signal for the premiere episode. At 100 megawatts, the grid connection is the program. file it on day one, or the project fails before it starts. It's about risk management at a scale most will never see. Project FULCRUM is the machine and we are just starting to build it. S2 Episode 1 complete. Next time, we dive into the DBFO contract model that makes this massive investment possible. I'm Kingsley Amufua, and this is Catalyst Grid.